the far end of South America, where the land narrows and the wind grows restless, lies a region shaped by extremes. Patagonia is a place where distance defines everything, where mountains rise without warning from empty plains, where ice moves slowly, yet reshapes the land with unstoppable force. Here, nature does not adapt to humanity. Humanity adapts or disappears. This is Patagonia, a land forged by wind, ice, and time. Long before humans arrived, Patagonia was already in motion. Vast ice fields spread across the land, slowly grinding mountains into valleys, carving lakes, fjords, and corridors that still define the region today. These glaciers are not frozen monuments. They are rivers of ice, moving, shifting, and reshaping the land centimeter by centimeter. In Patagonia, the past is not buried. It is still moving beneath the surface. In Patagonia, the wind is never a background detail. It is a defining force. Air masses collide here without resistance, racing across open plains and slamming into mountain walls. Storms form quickly, dissolve just as fast, and return without warning. Weather in Patagonia does not follow patterns. It asserts control. Clouds move like living things. Light shifts by the second, and the landscape is constantly rewritten by the sky above it. Patagonia's mountains are not gentle. They rise sharply, fractured and raw, as if the earth itself was torn open and left exposed. These peaks are young by geological standards, pushed upward by colliding tectonic plates, then carved relentlessly by ice, wind, and time. Glaciers grind stone into silence. Avalanches reshape slopes in seconds. Here, the landscape is not finished. It is still being built. Every ridge tells a story measured not in years, but in millions of them. Ice defines Patagonia as much as stone. Vast glaciers flow slowly through the mountains, moving only centimeters a day, yet reshaping entire valleys over centuries. This is one of the largest ice reserves on the planet outside the polar regions. Here, rivers are born frozen. They crack, calve, and collapse into turquoise waters below, each fracture echoing like distant thunder. Nothing here is truly still. Even the ice is always on the move. When the ice begins to melt, Patagonia reveals another side. Water here is impossibly clear, filtered by glaciers and stone. Rivers cut clean lines through the land, feeding lakes that glow in shades of blue and green, rarely seen anywhere else on Earth. These waters are young, restless, and powerful. They carve canyons, flood plains, and carry the memory of ice far from its origin. In Patagonia, water is motion made visible. Life in Patagonia is never easy. Every species here exists in negotiation with wind, cold, and distance. Animals roam vast territories, moving with the seasons, the weather, and the availability of food. There are no dense jungles or endless forests to hide in. Survival depends on awareness, endurance, and an instinct shaped by generations of hardship. In this land, only the adaptable endure. Human presence in Patagonia is light, almost hesitant. Settlements are scattered, roads stretch thin across enormous distances, and silence dominates where cities never form. Here, people adapt to the land, not the other way around. Life moves slower, supplies arrive rarely, and nature is never fully controlled, only respected. Patagonia does not welcome crowds. It tolerates those willing to listen. Where Patagonia meets the ocean, the land breaks apart. Mountains sink into the sea, glaciers collapse into salt water, and the coastline fragments into fjords, channels, and islands. These waters are cold, restless, and unforgiving, driven by southern ocean currents that circle the globe without interruption. Here, the boundary between land and sea is never fixed. It is constantly reshaped by wind, waves, and ice. Patagonia feels like the end of something, or perhaps the beginning. Distances stretch beyond reference. Silence grows heavier the farther you travel, and the world feels stripped down to its essentials. There are no crowds here, no constant noise, only wind, water, and time moving at their own pace. In this isolation, perspective changes. What feels empty becomes vast. What feels harsh becomes honest. This is Patagonia, a place that reminds us how small we are. Patagonia does not ask to be conquered. It does not try to impress. It simply exists, vast, indifferent, and enduring. Long after roads fade, after footsteps disappear, this land will remain shaped by wind, ice, and time. Mountains will continue to rise. Glaciers will keep flowing toward the sea. And the sky will still move freely above it all. Patagonia is not a destination. It is a reminder of how powerful the Earth is and how briefly we pass through it.